The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back and welcome in. This is hour number 2 of The Local Show. Get ready for engaging interviews with Dr. Nicole Grassi. She's the owner of Lumine Dental Aesthetics. And then Lauren Cochin is the president of the MOST. That's the Museum of Science and Technology, for those of you keeping up with things. Greg Labar stops by. He's the manager at Preferred Power Sports. And finally, James Mason, the business manager at the Carpenters Union here locally. Right now, we bring a new person on to the show. We're happy to have her. Don't make her uncomfortable, Steve.
Oh, my gosh.
Dr. Nicole Grassi is the
Oh, sorry.
owner of Lumine Dental Aesthetics. How are you, Doc?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's good to meet you and all that. Am I saying the name right? Is it Lumine?
Yes.
Oh,
that's perfect.
look at how I did that, huh?
Yeah, well,
And I
you
don't
should be
even
proud of
speak
yourself.
French. I don't even speak French.
You can tell him he's wrong. Feel free.
Oh, no. So if you want to follow along, folks, they have a nice website. It's luminedental.com, and that's spelled Lumine dental.com. So you can follow along with that. Dr. Nicole, have you been around? Did you grow up here around Syracuse?
Yeah. I grew up in Weedsport, and then I did all of my schooling in Buffalo.
Okay.
I did all my postgraduate residencies in Jersey City, in the Bronx, and then I practiced in Manhattan for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look that old. Can we ask how old she is? Is that legal?
We can ask
Is that a legal
because
thing?
she's not too old to be offended.
Right, of course.
37.
30, are you really? Hey, see the Italian genes? It's like me. I'm 60.
Really?
Yeah. See, and I
That's
say the
totally
same about.
surprising.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
See, we have that young gene. Steve is 110, but he looks it. He wears it.
But Tom, she's
well.
not carrying an extra 100 pounds like you are.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, that's great. Yeah, you've been around the horn there for a little bit. Now, down in Buffalo, correct me if I'm wrong, they're known for their dental school down there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. And did you always want to be a dentist, a full-fledged dentist?
Yeah. And I'm not sure what started it. I found some old journal school assignment from when I was in middle school saying I wanted to be a dentist, and I was like, oh, I don't remember wanting to be a dentist back then, but I had a lot of braces and headgear and all that fun stuff, and it made me start to notice people's teeth a lot.
So hold on. So you're a dentist. Dentists are scary. Change my mind.
So at our office, we say we specialize in anxious patients because we get anxious patients who refer their anxious friends. We go very slow. We always make sure the patient's totally comfortable, totally numb. We have hand gestures so they can stop us at any time.
Wait, before you start?
Yeah, if needed.
Well, you got to start, Steve.
But we're never in a rush with our patients. It's all about their comfort and just helping them understand why they need.
Can you make them unconscious when they have to do these things?
We can do what's called oral sedation, but they're still
Okay,
conscious.
okay. Well, I liked it until you said they're still conscious. So you're just stoned, right?
You're calm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something. Now, are you the only dentist in the practice? So
Yes.
it's just you. Mm-hmm. And you have some hygienists there, or?
Yes, we have one hygienist. We haven't been open 2 years yet, so
okay.
she's part-time right now.
Okay.
Okay. And where are you?
In the Wegmans DeWitt Plaza next to Apricot Lane.
Okay.
Where's that?
I know where Wegmans is. What's Apricot Lane? Is it a store or a street?
Yeah, it's a store.
Okay.
So when you're driving into Wegmans, if
Yeah.
you look to the right, there's a strip of businesses there.
Okay.
There's a nail salon.
On Apricot Lane, I
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah, okay.
There's a yoga studio. They're opening a
and I know
cycling
where you are.
place.
Yes, yeah.
Tom, you know what was there forever ago?
No.
Service merchandise.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
How about that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, a whole lot.
That's fun.
So what do you enjoy the most about doing? You're smiling. You obviously have fun doing this. You seem to be in your happy place. How and why? What makes you happy about it?
There's just so many different facets to dentistry. Some of it is, you're getting someone out of pain, either with an extraction or if they need a root canal, which I know has a bad rap,
Right.
but
Well deserved.
root canals shouldn't be painful. So it kind of just depends on the practitioner. But yeah, and we do a lot of cosmetic stuff, which can be really fun. Sometimes people have teeth that they're just like not the right size for their face, or they've got enamel developmental problems, so their enamel's all like scratchy and stains brown and things like that. So doing like veneers and just kind of redoing the smile that the patient always wanted but they couldn't have is really rewarding.
So you're kind of an artist with teeth.
Yeah.
In a way.
It is very
and
artistic.
I was going to ask you about that name because it's Lumine and it's aesthetic dentistry. So explain to us what the difference would be from just a typical dentist.
I didn't know what that word meant.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Okay,
That's why I figured she could explain.
Yeah, Lumine, it's like illuminated. So like if somebody has a really big smile, they're kind of lighting up the room from the inside out. So people come to us where they're literally in tears and they say, I haven't smiled in years. And it's the saddest thing. And it's something that can be fixed, like little by little. Not everybody can come in and redo like all their teeth,
Right.
But as far as how we're different is we do comprehensive treatment. We really look at the patient's bite and alignment. If they have TMJ issues, we treat that. But we also do general dentistry.
Okay, so you take insurance and things like that?
Yes.
Okay. So why didn't you hunker down and hang your shingle in Wheatsport, where you came from? Why did you decide to go in the eastern suburbs of area?
I haven't been in Wheatsport since I was 17 when I graduated high school.
Hasn't changed.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't really identify with it anymore.
Not many people do.
And then you
I
were
spent most of my adult life like in Buffalo and New York City. So it's a little too small and quiet for me.
Okay, so then you came back up from New York City. Why not settle down in the lower part of New York?
It's super competitive, and dental offices are open nights, weekends, Saturdays. I was working 6 days a week, nights, early mornings. It really takes a toll. And to be competitive, you need to do that. Like, you have to be open those hours. It's the only city where, like, people really cannot get away from work for a dental appointment. They want to come in at, like, 8 o'clock at night.
Now, have you started a family yet? Or do you have a family?
Yeah. I have a little boy. He's turning one on the 6th.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Awesome. Congratulations. You have a party, smush cake in his own face, that whole thing.
He's going to have, like, I guess they call it a smash cake.
Oh, really?
They actually make one? I just did it. I didn't know there was rules to this.
They make them now. They didn't do that when we were kids, but they'll make like a little cake for it.
Do you let them eat sweets then, huh? Yeah.
Well, that will be it.
No more. So what's the process? If someone maybe is estranged from their dentist, or maybe not having good experience, just been putting it off for a long time, or is terrified, how do they start?
They can call the office to make an appointment. We have online booking through our website. Just, whenever they're ready. The hardest part can be just making that first appointment and getting yourself there. And once people are there, they do feel calm. They do feel at ease. Our office doesn't look like a dental office. It looks like, you're walking into a hotel lobby almost.
Very nice.
I did a lot to try to make it not feel clinical.
That's good, because Steve is really terrified, but believe it or not, as big and gangly as he is.
No, when I was a kid, we went to a dentist that would basically put their knee on your chest, say shut up, and start ripping teeth out. So there's a little bit from there.
Yes.
So I'm assuming you don't do that at your practice. Okay. So is it 317.37? Is that the right number?
Yes.
300, yeah.
Okay, yes.
1737.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
So, yes. So
the way he says everything makes people confused. Trust me.
If someone needs to do something and want to maybe just have a conversation with you just to start about where they're at and their process, the phone number is in area code 315. That's the big one, Tom. The big one. 300-1737. So I said it. 300.
That's very nice. And
1737.
The most important question is, if I wanted to get a set of wooden teeth for Steve, could I do that?
There's no
wooden teeth anymore?
Okay. Thank you.
Darn it.
So,
well, anyway, it's a thought. If you want to be in a very nice, disarming type, place where you're comfortable, see Dr. Nicole Grassi, owner of Lumine Dental Aesthetics. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we'll have you back again, okay? All right, coming up next, we're going to talk with Lauren Cochin. She's the president of the Most Museum of Science and Technology right here on The Local Show on 570 WSYR. Stick around.